Hi guys, this is John here. Now in this lecture, we will look at the final aspect of creating a product based company, which is what we call it as profit sharing. So now that you've generated a profit for the first year, now what happens to this profit is what we need to understand. So this is a short lecture, but a very important lecture, which I want you all to understand here. Now, let us say you make a profit of 50,000 rupees. So you have two options. Option number one is you have two members of your company. So one was John, which is me, and the other was Gokul. Now, John had 50% stake and Gokul had 50% stake. If you remember in lecture 1, we saw that we had divided this stake and the company accordingly. So this 50,000 profit gets divided equally at 50% between two. So John gets 25,000 profit and Gokul also gets 25,000 profit. So this is what we call as the take home profit for the entrepreneur. So since John and Gokul started the company, they also enjoy the profits. Option number 2 is John and Gokul can decide to take the profit and then reinvest it back into the company. So you take this 50,000 rupees and you invest it back for year number 2. Both options are possible. Now it depends on John and Gokul whether they want to take the profit and put it in their pockets or they want to reinvest the company. Now, if this equity is different, so for example, if John had 70% and if Gokul had 30%, then John would have received 35,000 rupees out of the profit and Gokul would have received 15,000 rupees. So depending on the equity or stake that John or Gokul have in their company, depending on that, the profit is also shared. So if you generate a higher profit, so there is more to share. But again, for a higher profit, you will need a higher investment. And for a higher investment, so the risk is higher. So this is a trade-off you need to understand. So that said, I will conclude this case study on building a drone company, which is a product-based company, where we saw all the parts of our journey, right from understanding our customer, what value are we giving our customer, who's our competition, what is our R&D expense, what is our cost expense, what is our product expense, our sales channels, and then finally our marketing planning. So this was the detailed case study on building a drone product company using Entrepedia. So I hope this was clear for you guys. And in the end, we saw how to split the profits between the founders, that is John and Gokul. So at the end of the day, when the company makes a profit, the founders take that profit home depending on the equity that they have. So I hope that this case study was clear. If you have any questions, feel free to go through the lectures again, but play around with the values on Entrepedia so that you understand the learnings, the impact of cost price, the impact of marketing budget, the impact of your product cost. There are many parameters that you need to understand. And that journey, my friends, is entrepreneurship. So with this lecture, I will close the drone product case study. We will now look at another case study where we will start a training services company, a drone training services company. So what we have looked at is a product company. Now we will look at training services for a company that provides training to other students on drones, and let us see how that journey takes us. And there we will understand the trade-offs between product and service. So how with a lower amount you can still make a profit. Here, if you remember, we needed a minimum investment marketing budget of 10 lakh rupees. here we will see that a lower marketing budget will also get us a profit, and we will understand that how and why in the next case study. So I hope this entire case study highlighted a few aspects of a product company for you. I will see you guys in the next case study. Thank you.